Okay, it's time to bring it all together by adding the third juggling ball. First, I'm going to show you how it all works, then we'll do a few exercises to help you master the 3-ball cascade. Now, at this point, you should be able to do the 2-ball step equally well with either hand, and you should be able to get every ball to go to eye level. When you start juggling with 3 balls, you'll have 2 balls in one hand and 1 in the other. You'll want to put the second ball into whichever hand you feel more comfortable starting the 2-ball step with. I'm more comfortable with my offhand, so I'll start with 2 balls in my right and 1 in my left. Remember that your life will be far easier if you start juggling using the hand that has 2 balls. So, start by throwing 1 ball from the hand that's holding 2 up to eye level. The ball will move across and start falling towards your other hand. Now, at this point, things should look familiar. You have a ball falling towards your second hand, and you want to catch that, but there's already a ball in your second hand. So, take the ball that's in your second hand and toss it underneath the falling ball. And as always, make sure that it gets up to eye level. Then, the falling ball will continue falling and you'll catch it. From there, the second ball continues going up. It reaches eye level, it moves across back towards your first hand. Now again, this should look familiar. You have a ball falling towards your first hand. You want to catch it, but there's already a ball in your hand. So, take the next ball and toss it underneath the falling ball. Again, the ball has to reach eye level. Do you see the pattern that's emerging here? Let's watch it in slow motion so you can see exactly what's happening. All we're doing is repeating the 2-ball step over and over again. You never have 2 balls coming to the same hand at the same time. You never have 2 balls that are going to collide midair, and it's always left, right, left, right. So, that's the big picture, the 3-ball juggling pattern, which is called the cascade. By now, you should understand where each ball needs to go. If you don't, maybe rewind this step and watch it one more time. Now that you understand what the 3-ball cascade pattern looks like, let's back up just a little to make it easier for you to make the transition to becoming a 3-ball juggler. Remember, now that we're using 3 balls, you will always start with the hand that's holding 2 balls. So, I'm going to start with the yellow ball. What I want you to do is to watch the blue ball. Throw, throw, catch, catch. I didn't actually do anything with the blue ball. I just held it in my right hand, just to get used to an extra ball being there. Do this a few times so you'll be comfortable with the extra ball. While I'm working on this part, I'm going to stop saying throw, throw, catch, catch. Instead, I'm only going to count each ball as I throw it. That looks like this. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Remember, while you're working on this step, you always need to start with the hand that's holding 2 balls. Now, you only need to practice this a half a dozen times or so, just till you're comfortable holding that extra ball in your hand. 1, 2. 1, 2. Great, you are almost there. The next thing to do is to try throwing the third ball. That looks like this. 1, 2, 3. All that matters here is that you remember to toss the third ball underneath the second so that it reaches eye level. Don't worry if you don't catch the third ball. In fact, don't worry if you don't catch any of the balls. The only thing that matters right now is that you make 3 good throws. 1, 2, 3. As your throws become better and better, the catches will become easier and easier. 1, 2, 3. By now, you just might have figured out what's coming next. Once you can make 3 throws and 3 catches, you're ready to make the 4th throw. Of course, the fourth ball goes underneath the third and up to eye level. If you're not quite sure which ball to throw, remember the fourth ball is actually the same ball as the one you threw first, but now it's in your other hand. Now, once you can make 4 good throws, then you're ready to try making a 5th throw. Remember, it'll go underneath and up to eye level. Now, the very first thing you learned on this DVD is that throws are far more important than catches. So don't worry about making catches, just concentrate on making sure that every throw is a good throw. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From now on, every time you make a successful run of good throws, try adding one more throw to the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's what that looks like again in slow motion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now at this point, here's one of the most common mistakes that people make. It looks something like this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, people who do this are so afraid they're going to drop ball number 3 that they never throw ball number 4. But remember, the throw is more important than the catch. So if you have a choice between a throw or a catch, throw. As soon as you go for the catch instead of the throw, then you've stopped yourself from going any further. So instead of catching, throw. After you've made a good throw, you may still surprise yourself by catching as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that is it. The 3-ball cascade juggling pattern. From here, you just need to invest some time practicing your newfound skills. As you work, you'll add 1 or 2 more throws every few attempts until you're suddenly able to do runs of 10 and then 20 throws. The next section of this DVD offers you lots of hints and tips for troubleshooting some of the most common problems people face as they're learning and other ways of building your newfound skills. So have fun, practice lots, and don't forget, dropping is an important part of learning to juggle. In fact, the world's best jugglers have become as good as they are because they have dropped more than anyone else. So keep at it, and pretty soon you will amaze yourself with just how good you can be.